that was 015B with featuring Iona with Summer 22. Before that, Craxy with Undercover, and Hypen with Go Big or Go Home. New Jeans with Attention, The Boys with Whisper, ONF Your Song, and DKB 24/7. I'm gonna cut out just a little early. Tonight we have some great musical guests coming up in the studio that have sort of taken over, and that's fantastic. It's Kansas City Bear Fighters are here. Super excited to have them, and so I know you guys will enjoy that. This is Trish Doherty. Thanks for listening to Rhythm and Soul Radio. There might be a new time for us coming up, so we'll keep you posted on that. Be sure to follow social media and all that fun stuff. We're going to play a song by Kansas City Bear Fighters called Sea Monkey Dream Sequence, and it sounds super fun. Don't forget, you're listening to 90.1 FM KKFI, Kansas City Community Radio. Hope you all have a great night.
Is this canned applause?
Yes.
Yeah, what? We recorded this when we were at Madison Square Garden.
You are all set.
Boys,
It's just gonna play.
turn your phones down. Mute your phone.
Or
Or
just
just turn.
leave it
Yeah,
and then
mine's
just
done.
go
Everyone's
to-
excited.
I'll take the readings and
I
I'll be right back.
need spam detected calling me.
Grab your space a little bit here, Bob.
set list?
There it is.
Oh.
Your bass on this is so good.
Are we playing this one at top speed again?
I was turning out just following
No, Gorilla
I couldn't do my line without chasing it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Dark, what's his name? Dark Lord.
That was just a possibility. Dark Lord,
We should play,
Black Rat, Little Johns, Jake Boy.
Maybe Pancakes?
Yeah, I said Pancakes definitely. So I don't know.
Such a fun.
Everything I need to say.
I do dig that music video. I can really why,
Just so you know, you're actually, I'm trying to kind of figure out how to crossing, so you're actually live right now. Just keep your secrets to yourself.
Is there like that freshman?
What are you guys gonna do first?
What's that?
Who's gonna be kind of the first to introduce the song and so forth?
There it is.
Quinn is
John?
It'd be weird if Quinn didn't do it.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I do.
Come on,
That's one
guys.
of them.
It's your band.
Thank
The
you.
first
I'll
song.
be right back.
So you guys can switch off with the main spokesman, you know, if you want to, but, you know, just be sure to, you got the mics like you want them? Here?
I think so.
So I would think, you know, like maybe pull this over and talk on that and then put it wherever you want to put it.
You're
after
not
that.
plugged in, right? We should probably crank this one over so we can actually
This
get
one?
you.
That one?
Yeah.
Good idea. Yeah, closest.
Okay, that's the end of the song. Alright, reel it out first, I guess.
All right, Kansas City Bear Fighters. They are here in person in the studio right now. Thanks to Trish. Great show there to wrap us up on the Thursday night special. And this is the Thursday night local showcase. So it's all happening right here. Local bands every week, 8 to 10 p.m. I'm Keith Washburn, your host for tonight. And Dennis Nelson is with me as always. And the Kansas City Bear Fighters are in-house. All 6 of the players are here.
What's up, King? There's 6 tonight, but you never know how many you're gonna get.
There you go.
Anywhere between 3 and 6.
I love it. So these guys are going to be playing at the Crossroads Music Fest, and most of you already know about that. But if you don't know about that, that I believe is the 18th, maybe the 18th annual, something like that. It's a big, big, big event this Saturday, and it's a big thing to be asked to play in that. And these guys are going to be playing 5 o'clock Saturday. We'll talk more about that and which stage they'll be on and all that. You can still get your tickets. Advance tickets are available at cfmkc.com. I talked with the organizer of this event, Bill Sundahl. You remember Bill, right? Used to work here at KKFI and just recently transitioned over to a new position at the Beacon. But Bill is still doing this for benefit of KKFI, and it'll be this Saturday. Advance tickets again still available. And Bill said since all the money is going to KKFI, you know, it's all going to charity. We can even tell you the ticket price in advance is $25. So that is a tremendous value because the songs, I guess the whole thing goes from like 1 o'clock or 12 noon. I can't remember. What do you think, you guys? You know, when they start the music.
Starts at dawn.
Starts at dawn, he says.
That's the pre-party, the barbecue, and the illicit drug use.
I think it does start around noon, and then they make you start paying around 5 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's 1 actually.
Show up
So
at
1
noon,
p.m. And so that's free for everybody. You can go over there, anybody can go over from 1 to 5 and enjoy great music at the Crossroads Music Festival. Curiously enough, I want to get this out there, it is no longer in the Crossroads district. So they're still calling it the Crossroads Music Fest, but it's actually held in the West Bottoms because that seemed to work out better last year. So they're just doing it all over there. So anybody who tells you, you know, like, no, man, that's in the Crossroads, don't you get it? That's what they call it. Well, no, actually it is being held this year in the West Bottoms. So what do you guys want to play first? Somebody step up and tell us what we're going to hear from the Kansas City Bear Fighters tonight.
We've got close to 2,000 original songs to choose from, but we're gonna kick it off with a semi-new one called Gorilla Dad.
Right on, here we go. Kansas City Bear Fighters.
Who's your favorite kind of dad? Gorilla Dad! I said, who's your favorite dad? Gorilla Dad! Hey kids. He don't wear no clothes. He just joined my boat. He can put the second side and go. He got on my top on clothes. He don't get mad. Yeah, gorilla He's strong, so strong, and he never wrong. He can turn on like a wind or snow. Pick me up when I am low. He needs bananas, so I grow. He don't get mad. Gorilla, He loves to wrestle and poop. He loves to play catch with his poop. Tell my dad hello. Tell you where to go. You know I can throw. Your dad's not my dad. Your dad's like him. If you break my dad, you're making them grow like gorilla. Gorilla Dad.
All right, fantastic. Dennis is in here, he'd be applauding right now. That's high energy, man, I'm going to tell you. Well, I'll tell you, next song, I'll ask whoever's doing the kind of lead vocals to step up a little closer to that microphone
Okay.
right there. But that sounded great, and like, I love the energy. You know, if you guys could just bring it up a little bit more, you know, it's just too low key.
So jump around more.
Come up to the microphone.
Okay.
And
Maybe everybody skip a little bit more.
yeah, if you would introduce the band. Or I can do it, I guess, right here. Either way. You want to?
Well, I got it. We got here Jeff Williams on A guitar. We got Mark Williams on Mark Johnson on electric guitar. We got Mark Buell. I'm just kidding. We got Grant Buell on the accordion. We got Bob Evans on the shakers and percussion. He's doing all kinds of stuff. We got my little brother Sean McHugh on the upright bass, and
You said little.
he does talk like that.
I'm Sean. Yeah, we're playing the upright bass, which I love that. That's a great touch, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's solid.
The doghouse, right?
Boom, boom, boom.
Give a
Yeah,
little
the
run,
old
bro.
doghouse. You know, I don't get out of bed for less than $50.
I'm gonna save it for a song.
There you go. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and who are you?
My name's Mark Williams. I'm Quinn McHugh. I write the songs and play another guitar, another of the 3 guitars.
Yeah, right on.
We also got Matt Mullinger here in the house tonight doing some videography for us. So, hey, Matt Mullinger.
Oh, and sorry, by the way, Keith, one more thing. That first song that you played, that single that we just released called Sea Monkey Dream Sequence, was produced by our good friend in Fort Worth, Clayton Smith. Just want to give him a shout out. He did a great
Right
run on
on.
that song.
Clayton Smith. Shout out to you tonight. I love the song. Talking about the single that we played, which you guys just released like a week ago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and people can find that on Spotify.
it's on Spotify. Is it on other stuff?
Apple Music.
Yeah, it's on all of your
Pirate
streaming
Bay.
platforms.
Yeah, so again,
Pirate Bay.
look for Kansas City Bear, like the animal.
Like the
Bear
animal,
Fighters.
not a naked man.
Exactly. And
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
This is not
Could be.
Kansas City
That's our next
Beer
one.
Fighters. It's Bear, B-E-A-R, right? So
Yes.
where else can these guys, folks may want to look you guys up on Facebook and that kind of thing. Where else can they find you?
Mostly that.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, whoever's talking has to come look you guys up.
KCBFighters.com is the website.
Yeah, we just updated the website, and yeah, we have an Instagram, we have Facebook, and anything else?
To be perfectly honest, we prefer you to come to live shows.
Yeah,
There you
you
go.
can call. You can just call me directly.
Or
Call
a
my
direct
brother.
call.
Whatever. We're happy to talk. We don't have a lot going on.
This is great. So with Trish, when Trish was in here, and by the way, I want to thank Trish. She did a great job on the Thursday night special, as always.
Hey,
And
Trish.
when she was in here, we had 10 people crowded into this little studio. We have 6 bear fighters. Then we've got the videographer here. We got Dennis Nelson and Keith, yours truly. So now I guess we're down to only 8 because Dennis is left temporarily and Trish is heading home in her car, hopefully listening. So thanks for joining us tonight, everybody, on the local showcase. We're here every single week playing all local music, and we try to bring a variety. What kind of music? You guys play maybe a few different genres, but what would you say is?
Oh, God.
How would you describe your genre if you want to
That
say
question.
it that way?
Sean just gave us an absolutely excellent relabel. Do you remember what it was? Transdimensional, space age.
Calypso.
Transdimensional.
Septet.
Yeah.
Transdimensional, space age, calypso, sextet. Yes. We're not. We love bluegrass music, but we've been called bluegrass for years, and it's like we're not. We've never earned that. Like we're not. We don't play that well. So yeah, we're doing our own thing, and we love to come to bluegrass shows. But yeah, so
Yeah.
we're transdimensional space. What was it? Well, you get it. You get it. You get it, Kansas City.
So 3 guitars, an upright bass, the accordion, or do you also play?
He plays keys
I play
too.
keys at shows too, but not today.
Yeah, and then of course percussion, which percussion adds a lot too. So what a great time. What do you guys want to do for your next song?
You guys want to do? Man, I don't know. I've been thinking about my cats a lot today.
Oh.
I got 2 cats, and they're good cats. And I remember when I bought them a couple of Sundays ago, the cat wagon came rolling up my street, and he was ringing his bell, and I said, I got a couple of nickels. I'm going to buy us some cats today. And so I got a couple cats, and that's where this song came from. And so I think we might like to play this song called The Cat Wagon.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, Kansas City Bear Fighters on KKFI.
Today is bright and sunny, going out to your mama for a little
got tuxedos, calico, boys ones, yeah, got a couple of those. Persian, savvy, Siamese, ragdoll, Sunday, be careful, please. Oh, the wagon goes where the good Lord leads. Somebody, all you'll be like me, but then something when your spirit's dragging. I'm bringing it to the old cat wagon. Well, if you get it run off, but that's okay. You'll be back next Saturday. Some may say it's a row. Whenever way you turn, that's a meow. Well, everything's just fine. You got your kids and I got mine. He's got tuxedos, calico, boys ones, yeah, got a couple of those. Persian, savvy, Siamese, ragdoll, Sunday, be careful, please. Oh, the wagon goes where the good Lord leads. Some fighting all your feelings, but there's something bring your spirit dragging. I'll bring it in to the old cat wagon. Bring it in to the old cat wagon. I'll bring it in to the old cat wagon. Hi, cats. My cat's at home are listening.
Yeah, when I first heard you say the cat wagon, I bet you meant the cat nappers, you know, like the animal control people that you named. You know, they're the people that are giving the cat.
It's the reverse animal.
Maybe the same guy, but he's like, on the take. He's like,
He takes it and he gets
Picking
them
up
out.
cats in one neighborhood and selling them in another neighborhood.
right.
So, all right, great stuff from the Kansas City Bear Fighters. We're going to try to arrange the microphones just a little bit differently so we can get the vocals a little more clearly. But honestly, the harmony is awesome. I love the harmony, you guys. For
Thank
real.
you.
Yeah. Good stuff. And again, these guys, along with a whole bunch of other bands, are going to be, there you go. See if that would work a little bit better. It makes a huge difference, and I know one of our listeners, Dan, loves to get clear on the so we're moving the mic.
Oh, my
screen.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty close.
So,
These are hot.
luckily, we don't have
Are these
anybody
hot?
in the name.
Wait, these are on?
Oh shit!
Test,
In the
test.
band. But these guys were a lot of fun. And again, if you have never been to the Crossroads Music Fest, this Saturday, pretty much all day, these guys said they officially start at 1 o'clock with the music. You can see all the music you want from 1 to 5 for free, is what I'm told by the Kansas City Bear Fighters. And then at 5 o'clock, you have to buy the ticket. You can actually buy your way in at any one of the venues. So there are multiple stages all over the West Bottoms, and you can go to any of those places in order to get your ticket. That is, if you don't already have a ticket that you might want to buy in advance right now. So advance tickets can be had CMF for Crossroads Music Fest. CMFKC.com. So really appreciate Bill Sendahl bringing this to KKFI for years now, and we benefit a tremendous amount from this. So everything that you, all the tickets you buy, even if you don't attend, that's going to go right in the coffers of KKFI. So we appreciate your support. I imagine if you just go out to the kkfi.org website, you can learn a whole bunch about it, and even link over and buy your ticket that way as well. So thanks again to Bill Sendahl and all the volunteers who are helping put this thing together. A ton of music going to be over there on multiple stages this Saturday, the 27th, and it'll go from 1 all the way until what, like 2 p.m. or 1 a.m.? I don't know.
Yeah,
After
this
midnight.
1 a.m. Yeah.
1 a.m. So they're doing 12
Ooh,
hours
Lord,
of music.
that's late.
Yeah, that's the
That's
way
like
to
the
do
next
it.
day.
And
That's
there's a lot
like,
of-
that's like a whole other calendar day.
I've talked to lots of people that have gone to this and had a blast, because you get kind of a good cross-section of different kinds of music and also some newer bands that you may not know, and also some of your favorites that all play in the Crossroads Music Fest. So let's do another song, and then we'll kind of introduce the members of the band again, and maybe talk a little bit about how in the world you guys got together with this crazy 6-piece band that plays multi-dimensional or whatever we said.
Was it transdimensional?
Transdimensional.
Maybe
There you go.
multi-dimensional
I mean,
is better.
transdimensional.
Interdimensional.
From
Interdimensional.
interdimensional from Transylvania.
That's actually not bad.
That's it. We have that. You guys want to do Nakey and the Lakey?
Let's do it.
So we've got so many songs and they're really short. So so this one we can only play half the year. So we're gonna play right now. It's called Nakey and the Lakey.
End of the season.
End of the season. It's almost Nakey and the Lakey. It's almost done.
All right,
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Living in the woods and we got the goods. Don't understand it's misunderstood. So Nakey and the Lakey. That's it. Nakey and the Lakey. Lost in your neighbor's gone. No swimming with no clothes on. No Nakey and the Lakey. That's it. Nakey and the Lakey. No clothes on me. No clothes on you. Splashing in the water. Splashing when the days are hot. That's what we do. Sippers and our slippers, checking out our friends with flippers. Nakey and the Lakey, let's get nakey and the Lakey. We don't care, cross my feet in my underwear. Nakey and the Lakey, let's get nakey and the Lakey. Don't close on me, don't close on you. Nakey and the Lakey, that's Lakey, cause it's Lakey, yeah. Alright, boys. Thank you, sirs.
So
Thank you, Kansas City.
They're doing kind of the slow ballads here just to start out, folks, and then we'll ramp it up a little bit of energy later on.
That's right.
What would be great is to hear, how you guys came together. If anybody wants to kind of step a little closer to the mic and tell the story. But I'm going to introduce the band members again. On percussion, Bobby Evans. We have 3 guitars today. Mark Johnson, Jeffy Williams, and Quinn McHugh, who is also the guy who is writing the songs and I would say more or less the lead singer. Sean McHugh over here on the big doghouse, the bass, stand-up bass. And we have Grant Buell on keys. And by the way, if you thought you heard a fiddle on that last one, because it kind of sounded like a violin or a fiddle, it was probably that accordion. Really good sound. Yeah, that was sneaky. Sounds good, you guys. And I can see why people say it's, bluegrassy. It's high energy, kind of bluegrass, good stuff.
Some of the right instrumentation for sure. Yeah.
Bluegrass without the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, bluegrass without the talent.
And half these guys live at Winfield for 3 weeks before the festival every year, so
Yeah.
we'll get associated with
Absorb
it.
all
That's
that
true.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're big Winfield.
Bluegrass
people.
by
Yeah.
association.
Bluegrass by association, for sure.
Yeah. So what do they call it? Land
Land
rush.
rush.
We don't, where we camp isn't coveted land, so, we don't have to fight people for it. We just kind of have to show up that day or the day after and kind of cruise on down and take it. But yeah, we're there for a long time, and it's incredible. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So and when does the land rush happen? 1 week ahead of it, or I don't really know.
At least
Exactly. Yeah, they fire a gun and everybody.
Yeah,
is,
everybody gets a sword, and oh my God, there's entrails everywhere. We're always like, is it worth it? Yes, it is. Oh my God. I'm still, what is it, the Wednesday before?
Jeff would know.
Oh gosh, I don't know. We drove up and put a tarp down, then went back and brought the camper, then left that, and then came back again to pull the camper. into land rush morning.
It's an
like
affair.
It's as complicated as you want to make it.
It
Like,
starts
if,
in
if
August.
you're retired,
and
if you're
just-
like retired and don't have a lot going on, like you can start windfielding, you know, like early July probably. Just just start,
So officially, they do fire the gun. People go out. Have there ever been any reports of people literally getting into a fight?
It's like a sword fight.
Well, sword fight or other kind of fight. in order to
Yeah,
win shows?
I fought this dude with a sword last year.
Yelling
I
match
still feel
for
bad about
sure.
it.
He didn't have a sword.
But
He didn't have a sword, yeah.
I'm unaware of any blood
No,
spills.
it's pretty. Like, so the thing is like people have been going there for years, so they're very like their campground is their campground. So if you have there's like a no encroachment clause, and so if that happens, it could get weird. But like generally, people know where they want to go, and it doesn't happen.
So everybody already kind of has their stake. So
You're
to
kind of
speak.
grandfathered
Like, hey,
in,
we've been
yeah.
gone
It's
Right.
a real
here
move
for
your meat, lose
the
your
last-
seat kind of situation.
Yeah.
So for the last 21 years, we've had this spot, and probably whoever's trying to squat on it is likely to kind of
Right. And we started going, and we didn't have kids, and we didn't care, and so we were just camping out in this wasteland with no power, and it's just hot and horrible, and now like a lot of us have children, and now we're like, it would be kind of nice to get the power, and we're trying to, but we can't creep in because those guys have that, and so, yeah.
You student in Chinese history, Keith? It's a lot like Mongolian
There
invasion.
you go. Good comparison. So, how did you guys get together? I mean, it sounds like you guys have been doing this for a long time. Has everybody been in the band pretty much the same length of time?
Sort of.
kind of.
We should
yeah,
get a Gantt
weirdly.
chart going.
Did you ever watch Cheers, Keith?
Yeah, cheers. There you go.
So I'm like the Diane. Okay, I go away, I come back, but
Right.
Quinn is like the Sam Malone, and Sean is like
Kind of
the
a
Rhea
Norm.
Perlman. Yeah, you're like a Norm.
Or Rhea. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a Rhea Perlman.
I'm on board
Am I
with
the
that.
Frasier?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Woody, like you came
Yeah,
in, but you never
came in.
left.
I'm a ringer.
Yeah.
I come in late.
And Mark could also be like, he was here at the very beginning. He took a month or two off.
Sabbatical.
And he's back.
Yeah, remember when Rhea Perlman was dating that goalie for the local hockey for the Bruins? And then they broke up, and then they got back together. That's like Mark. So
Whole
I'm,
thing.
yeah, that's
Right.
There's a lot of history here if you're following that.
Yeah, so I hope you have people listening that can tell who's talking, but some of the talking there was done by
Yeah.
their percussionist, Bobby, who was saying a couple things about the brothers. So Quinn and Sean are brothers, playing the upright bass and guitar. And then we've got Grant Buell on the keys. Now, who's, the most, new...
The best sword fighter?
No, the newest member of the band. Of all these six that we have here.
Well,
It's me unless
well,
Bobby counts.
technically it's Bob.
yeah.
But Bob was an original member. That's the thing, is like
Okay.
we've all been in the band, but we've just kind of transitioned in and out, and now we've formed.
Super band.
Are you a fan
Tron.
of the Ninja Turtles? So I'm like Casey Jones in the Ninja Turtles. I show up in season 1, I kind of bring the whole crew together, and then I go away, and then I come back.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
So here he is.
Bobby's new on percussion. We'll say that. He's killing.
I started off as a guitar player, and then I moved away for 10 years, and when I came back, I was a much worse guitar player. And they were like, hey, can you still have like fine motor skills? I was like, yeah. And they're like, all right, can you shake this stuff? And then
Yeah, this is Bobby.
Yeah.
So yeah, then that's how that started.
We played our last show with Bob at Californo's, and we did not even know. And the next day, he just moved to Hawaii, so he was just gone. And then, so we've been picking up the pieces and just kind of reshuffling, but we're all really good friends. We'll have a great time. Like, our practices are spent mostly joking around, not playing music, but we get some music done.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so I'm going to play a couple of announcements here, and then we'll be right back with the Kansas City Bear Fighters. Don't forget, later on, we're going to have even more talent here. These guys are going to play until about 9 o'clock. We're going to have David Luther come in and play for you guys. So keep it locked right here on 90.1 FM KKFI, and I'll be right back.
Support for KKFI comes from Senior.
There's Bill Sundahl.
Oh, the man.
I go, friend Bill.
We learned that Kia jingle. Do you guys need that?
Sean,
No commercials.
Kia. Wow.
Your Monica.
Yeah.
Your Monica on Friends.
Kind of a monkey.
You guys mind if I take a picture of y'all and put on Facebook?
No,
after
not
the
at all.
show?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. That'd be all right with everybody, or?
Except for Grant, he's in the witness protection program, so.
I'll cover my face.
We get the elf filter going.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it in the green room or the next room.
Oh, okay.
Is there a camera besides this one?
I just brought one.
I know, but it's filming me backwards, so I'm just confused.
It's got a big lag.
Oh yeah, it's just
There's
I
like
got a
I
real,
knew
like
there's a-
probably like a 20-second lag.
that way.
All right, here we go, back on the air. Keep on, we're back with you on the local showcase, Dennis Miller, did I say? I've almost done that many times. I think that's the very first time I've ever done it. Yeah, so Dennis likes Dennis Miller. It's Dennis Nelson who's with me here. Maybe Dennis Miller next week, folks. But thanks for tuning in to the local showcase. Kansas City Bear Fighters are with us until 9 o'clock. David Whitford's coming in after that. And he's going to do a little guitar and singing for you. So it's always fun to get, it's a little bit of organized chaos tonight. And it's a good thing. That's my take on it anyway. And we do have a videographer who is filming all this, and maybe it'll be live on Instagram. Is it on Instagram right now? Yes.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, the KCBF
YouTube Live
YouTube
and- sorry.
Facebook Live. Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Oh, all right.
So,
Nice.
first testing day.
We did a test yesterday, and it was just a beautiful shot of Pini's restaurant for I don't know how long it went. It was awesome though. Wished I was there enjoying a pizza or a fine pasta.
This stream will be archived in the Library of Congress.
Library of Capini's.
Library of Capini's.
Yeah. All right, let's play another song for everybody.
Oh, would you rather hear a good one or a regular?
You want premium or
All
unlimited?
right, we're gonna do this one.
And Deluxe.
This one's called "Adventures in the Subtle Spheres."
All right, here we go.
So bad. It doesn't matter how well my guitar is tuned. Jeff will tell me it's not, and it's tuned right. God, Snark says yes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's talking about it. We got things to see. We got round to round. By the hand as we prepare for flight. Ain't no demons going to the unknown. Oh, not quite a vacation. Change your vibration. Adventures in a subtle sphere. Adventures in a subtle sphere. We're gonna have a look around. Everybody on the road, go slow. Let everybody baby on the go. Have a snack in the garden, I need it. I'll leave behind the small paints that I peed in. Hey, girls, these demons away now. I'm so through the unknown. Oh, not quite a vacation. Raise your vibration. Adventures. Subtle sphere. Adventures in the subtle sphere.
All right.
When a Bear Fighter song ends well, somebody's gotta go. Or like a.
Yeah, you know.
What was the one we did last?
Sign of
Like the Muppet sighing. Yeah.
So I gotta ask, you used to play guitar, Bobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come a little closer.
Yeah, I still do, but just not in front of anyone.
Not at the band. So I mean, you had 3 guitars. I think that's probably taking care of doing the percussion, hey, did you already kind of think it'd be cool to keep the beat and do the percussion?
Well, see, when I got my first paycheck, after I got a real job, the first thing I did is I hopped on Craigslist and I bought a drum set.
Is that true?
Yeah. And then I hopped on YouTube and learned how to play the drums. And I just really liked, I've always thought that whacking stuff was more fun. And so I was kind of like, I don't know, I like that. And then they were looking to add something else. So just started playing shakers and tambourine.
Shakers, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So, and do you actually have, like a drum kit?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, ask my wife. It's loud as hell.
Tell us.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave the house.
Not in the band though.
No, not in the band. No, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not in the band. No.
So
We're not ready for that.
What we're seeing is pretty much what people are going to see on Saturday, right?
Except for
I'll
Grant.
have keyboard.
Yeah.
I'll have keyboards. That's about the only difference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we'll have a little more amplification,
Right. Yeah. So they're trying to kind of hold it down tonight. It's tough. Like I said, it's organized chaos tonight. But because we're in a small little studio here, we don't really have that great of a microphone system, if you will, for this type of thing. So it's hard to get the separation. But they're going to unleash it all on Kansas City Saturday at 5 o'clock, right?
That's right.
I feel like we really have to unleash it.
Unleash it.
I mean,
We will unleash
we're
it.
obliged.
We're gonna unleash.
Unleash the beast.
Unleash
Obligated.
the bear.
We're gonna let her rip.
So bear fighters, who came up with the names?
So we were initially called the Denver Broncos, and that was Bob's name. And that was like the whole reason that we thought it was worth starting the band, because it was such an absurd name. And then like we kept getting into trouble, and like people wanted to fist fight us at shows, and then so
It was like UN negotiations trying to figure out the name.
People, I feel like the crowd either got it, they realized it was hilarious and ridiculous, or they hated it.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Really,
Why?
Really
Well,
offended.
We're not a football team, obviously.
We're not Al Qaeda.
That's the next name.
But then from there, I don't know. We just batted around names for a couple of months. Then we had so many, but I think we ended up liking this one because it sounded like a sports team, like Kansas City sports team, and we all we're from here. We like Kansas City, so.
I like the Denver Broncos.
Oh, don't say that. They'll be waiting for you in
Don't
the
tempt
parking
us.
lot.
We'll go back.
Why did you say that?
Right now, they're still about that. Right? I think it's kind of a cool thing.
It was so. I mean, it was like, yeah, it was hilarious.
Well, you didn't mention the cease and desist letter.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
We started getting too popular for the Broncos.
You remember Cher becoming Cher UK? We were
Yeah.
we were
And
the
then-
Denver Broncos becoming the Kansas City Bear
Well,
Fighters.
look, guys, let's not beat around the bush. When John Elway showed up at a show and threatened to fight Quinn, that's when we knew we had to change it.
We had to take the money, or we had to change the name. We were not going to sell out.
And it was harder to name the band than it was to name my children. So.
Lewis.
Can't name a band after your grandma. You know what I mean?
You could.
Let's play some more music.
This is the band Nana.
Yeah, this one's. Oh, sorry.
Crossroads Music Fest is ready to
We
go
are
on Saturday
Yvonne.
at 5 p.m. What stage are you guys actually playing on?
We're playing the Stockyards.
Stockyards. All right. And again, for those of you that just tuned in, it's multi-stage. I mean, a ton of music going to happen on Saturday from 1 p.m. on Saturday until 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. So 12 hours of music. You can watch the first 4 hours for free from 1 to 5. But then you got to have a ticket. And I guess it's a wristband, right? It's a wristband kind of thing. It's kind of like somewhat a little bit analogous to a pub crawl. You can go to any of the venues and watch any of your music for that one price, which is helping take KFI out, by the way. So if you buy tickets, and I think it's a tremendous value of $25. And again, Bill Sundahl says that's all going to KKFI, all the proceeds. So we are loving it if you'll go out and buy those tickets. Even if you don't show up, you're supporting the radio station. So please do. You can either get them out at cmfkc.com, or you can probably find out more information just by going on to kkfi.org. All right.
They are $5 cheaper if you buy them online than if you buy them at the show.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so there you go. Save
Also,
$5.
incidentally, tons of different kinds of music. So, say you hate us.
We're not for everyone. We know that.
There's
We know
lots of
that.
other kinds of varieties.
Don't let us turn you away.
Yeah.
Bill was telling me this afternoon, it's, everything, like all genres.
Yeah.
Lots and lots.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's not just interdimensional.
Pantheistic wizard.
Space
Wizard.
I also would like to add, as far as transportation, I've heard that Matthew Wyman and the people from Dimension Bill Edwards will be flying people from venue to venue on broomsticks?
Broomsticks, yeah.
Broomsticks, yes. And I'm pretty sure that's free. It's donation. So,
And
yeah.
Keith, I don't want to be a stickler, but they are, from what I understand, they're chipping people like stray dogs. They're not giving you a wristband, so you're gonna have to get an RFID.
You gotta get in on that.
Don't wanna quibble, but
Yeah, we'll be tracking you. So, I think that was a joke, so.
That was very much a joke.
I hope it wasn't, because I'm still healing, Bob.
Yeah, you get lost a lot.
People right now that
Where's the rudder?
I was gonna go, except that, I didn't wanna have I wanted the wristband, for some people got them off and save them, right?
Sure.
For, keepsake.
Absolutely.
So, all right, guys.
I take my
we're gonna
chips.
Or some people never take them out of their wrists.
There you go.
This one's called Good Times on the Black Rat. It's about a pirate ship that my dad made out of a tree, and it was called Black Rat. Now that the tree's dead, but the song still lives. Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right, Bear Fighters on KKFI. So we've got a couple of announcements we're going to play here in a minute, but I guess we have a couple minutes to say again where people can find you guys online. So they can find the single that you just released about a week ago on Spotify. That's one way, right?
Yep.
Correct. Spotify. You can find us any of our shows and merchandise and information at kcbearfighters.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I think that's it. No Twitter. We don't do any Twitter.
No TikToks.
No TikToks.
Ain't no TikToks.
Not yet. We should start.
So the whole idea of the dark web is you don't tell them where you are in the dark web.
Yeah. If you have a Tor browser.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so there you go.
Forever.
And of course, you can find them Saturday at 5 o'clock at the Crossroads Music Fest, which again we said is mostly going to happen in the West Bottoms. So if you find yourself driving with your little device that's taking you down to the West Bottoms, there's a reason for that. That's where it's going to be. And it's happening Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. And I've got just a couple of announcements here, and we'll be right back with more of the Kansas City Bear Fighters.
It's Kansas City, not KC Bear Fighters on Facebook.
It's true. No, yeah, we're inconsistent.
Actually, I think it's facebook.com/KCBearFighters.
Is it wet? Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're talking URL.
URLs. It shows us now. Unless there's another band with station artists.
Right now. No better time.
You go, there's the Kansas City Bears, but that's. So you go back and forth. You go back and forth with the name.
Yeah.
We just hope people Google it and they find whatever they have to find.
I want you to use Bing.
No, Bing.
Go to bing.com.
All right, we're ready to go again. You guys ready for another song? All right,
Yeah.
Kansas City Bear Fighters in the house tonight live. As I said a little bit later, we're going to have David Luther strong guitar and sing for you. He's a singer-songwriter here in Kansas City. But Dennis lined up for us tonight, so it'll be a good variety, as always, here on the local showcase. And these guys are, like I said, a little bit low energy. We're trying to get them excited, trying to get them to actually speak out. Come on, you guys, bring it now.
We're sorry, Keith. Okay. Sean, say something.
Do it for Keith. Come on. Come on. Tighten up. He'll like this one.
All right, here we go.
All right, this one's called Strange Boy, Stranger Man. Some of y'all can identify. From the woods, come and snatch me away. It's both ways. It's both ways.
Got it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's great for talk radio, but maybe not so great when you have a 60s band in here. But you guys sound really great, and I love the music. That was a little more calypso-ish, right?
There you go.
Yeah, voodoo calypso.
Voodoo calypso.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard, voodoo, yes. Well, yes. Yes, Keith.
Yeah,
Cluster calypso.
gals that played for us, and people loved them. We got a lot of great comments from folks. They absolutely loved the calypso music, which kind of surprised me, but it's good. Upbeat, you know.
It's good enough for our grandparents, it's good enough for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
So the accordion and the electric guitar, all of it, like it's the whole thing fits together pretty well for me.
Premeditated, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of laboratory, just experimentation of
Little
down to the
dash of
sonic
this.
level to the wavelength kind of stuff. Yeah.
I went through 50 accordions for it.
Yeah.
Just the right one. Gotta get the right one.
My man's been kicked out of more pawn shops than you can possibly imagine.
So Grant,
Yeah.
Has this gigantic case that he sets by the back door of the studio. We're down here at the bank entrance, actually.
And that's just the dictionaries he sells.
There you go.
Hello.
Boom!
Some of these guys got off with just bringing in, like, maybe Bobby just brought in, tambourine and a couple other percussion type things. But,
Lazy.
Lazy. Oh, I rode my bike here.
So some of us had to bring, an electric guitar and an amp, right? But
There's 40-pound accordions.
It's not fair. You know what I mean?
We try to travel light.
I mean, Sean with his bass is always.
Took the stairs.
He beats us all. He took the stairs with his bass. It's insane.
That is true. We have an elevator.
You don't skip
He
leg
did not
day.
take the elevator. He went up the stairs with the big doghouse bass. That's no joke.
4 stairs at a time.
I also want to note that I think it should be mentioned. Sean bought or had this bass since high school, and we are 40 years old. So this thing stood the test of time.
It sustained many karate wars.
It's gonna break
Yeah,
tonight.
there you go.
It's his longest relationship.
Who is the oldest member?
It's not about the age, it's the miles.
We have to say a senior spokesman. Who is the oldest in the band? Do you guys even know?
I'm the oldest one.
He's got that gray in his bass.
Weighing in at 36 years old.
Joe Lewis,
How old
127
are
years
you?
old.
I'm 47.
47?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. You're encroaching on old age.
Yeah, I've been feeling it since 37.
So your younger brother here, how much younger?
A lady never tells, kid.
A lady never tells.
You'll never hear from
Sean
me.
is not.
He's 45 and a half.
I'll tell you, because Sean and I went to high school together. Sean is 40 years old.
40 years young.
Where'd you guys
December
go to high school?
23rd.
Where'd you guys go? For real.
Oh yeah, Shawnee Mission North, go Bison.
Are they bison?
Yeah, they switched it.
Oh, right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to Shawnee Mission North. We're Johnson County Wimps. And
You guys take this way too seriously.
yeah, absolutely. Do you think this is a game?
Well, let's play one or two more. Whatever
All
you
right.
guys want to do.
Sure.
Let's see Mr.
You know,
Spooky. You know what? I think we got it. Let's do it. All right.
What are we doing?
Mr. Spooky.
This one's called Mr. Spooky.
Never heard of it.
Mr. Spooky. All right.
It's about a creepy vulture that might be looking in your windows while you're changing your clothes. So like we thought of it as like the introduction to a weird cartoon, but the antagonist is a vulture that watches you change your clothes.
Do you guys want to do two more?
Sure.
All right. So right after this one, introduce another.
All right.
Here we go. Kansas City
Okay.
Bear Fighters.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I'm Mrs. Spooky, Mrs. Spooky, Mrs. Spooky, what's up now? Come back, come to me, let's go spooky, take a laugh. Ah, Spooky, yeah, Mrs. Spooky, is a strange somebody. Act like things that swing each other's dirty brains. Looking in the windows, watch the boat turn, turn, lurking in the shadows, oh, Mr. Spooky, Mr. Spooky, Ookie Dookie, Icky Sticky, oh so spooky, spooky, spooky,
Make it
Pick some classic.
Moon Rider.
Tequila time. Moon Riders?
Moon Rider.
Okay, let's do Moon Riders.
Here we go.
Well, this one's serious. It goes back to my dad, who was a Moon Rider. All right.
This is the
Let the
song.
song do the talking. Let the song do the talking.
This is Rider, R-I-D-E-R.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't cry, mama. I'm gonna be a Moon Rider. Take the guitar, send a lass to the song, and a sort of gray hat to like the lady I ride to the cheer up, mama. I'll make a good Moon Rider. Hey everybody, won't you look at me? Don't cry, mama, it's your little boy Keithy. I lost both of my arms in Jupiterian falls. Then they tore off my face somewhere out in deep space. I lost my soul in a bet. I got some gambling debt, and now these boys in my kin, I'm gonna do what I said. Moon Riders unite. Oh, well, it's time to take flight. Take a look at the sky, man, and watch me roll by. Moon Riders. Moon Riders. Moon Riders. Moon Riders. Love you, Dad. Wherever you are. Sorry.
Has your father passed?
No. We just haven't seen him. He's in hyperspace.
He's in hyperspace. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this would be Sean's dad also.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Moon Rider till the end.
What's dad's name?
Steve.
Steve the Moon Rider.
Steve McHugh.
All right. Yeah, great to have you guys again.
Yeah, thank you.
Keith, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Steve.
you, man.
This is really fun.
Yeah, this is a great. I'm telling you, man. You guys got some energy. That's for sure. A lot of fun. I can tell that you guys have a lot of fun together, and that makes a big difference.
We're not caving our faces in.
So we're fighting.
Tonight's a good night, but boy, probably fighting a lot.
Quinn McHugh.